Welcome to our channel. Today we how to enable Zapier multi-step automation with webhook triggers step by step clearly. To enable multi-step automation with webhook triggers in Zapier, start by logging into your Zapier account. On your dashboard, click the Make a Zap button to begin creating a new Zap. In the trigger search bar, type webhook and select Webhooks by Zapier as your trigger app. Choose Catch Hook as the trigger event, then click Continue. Zapier will copy this URL to your clipboard. Next, go to the application you want to send data from and configure it to send a webhook. Paste the Zapier webhook URL into the relevant field of your application. Test the webhook by sending a sample payload from your application. Return to your Zapier dashboard and click Test Trigger to confirm that Zapier has received the data. Once you see a successful trigger, click Continue to set up your first action. Choose an application from the Action search bar to define what should happen next. Select an action event for that application and click Continue. Map the relevant data from your webhook to the action fields. After reviewing the mapped data, click Continue. To add more steps, click the plus icon below your action step. Repeat the process of choosing the action application, defining the action event, and mapping any required data. Continue adding as many steps as needed for your multi-step automation. Once all steps are configured, click Turn on Zap to activate your workflow. Your multi-step automation is now live and ready to process webhook triggers. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.